August 9th, 2010. To most people, it sounds like just an ordinary day. However, that day was my 15th birthday. It would be one I would never forget. But probably not for what you might think of. That summer, I was trying to get in touch with Britt Allcroft Productions, and on August 9th, 2010, I received an email back from Britt Allcroft's personal assistant. Britt Allcroft is my childhood hero. For those who don't know who she is, Britt Allcroft is a TV producer, best known for creating the TV series Thomas and Friends, which is based on the Railway series by the Reverend Wilbert Awdry. To understand why Britt is my childhood hero, we must look back at my past. I enjoyed watching Thomas when I was little, but I quickly grew out of it by the time I started grade school. By the time I was in 4th grade, I was obsessed with the PBS Kids show Zoom. So much so that I was desperate to save it when I found out it was canceled. Yet, one Sunday morning, right after Zoom, Thomas and Friends came on PBS Kids for the first time in years. I decided to watch it for nostalgia's sake. Soon, I was hooked on Thomas again. Eventually, I even dug out old Nick Jr. recordings of Shining Time Station and my VHS copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, both of which I watched religiously. My interest in the latter soon led to a webpage by Soda Island Forums about various cut material from Thomas and the Magic Railroad, soon sending me on a shared quest between me and Britt Allcroft herself. You see, following a disastrous test screening, Thomas and the Magic Railroad was changed at the last minute. These changes were made by the studio and were against Britt's wishes. As the writer and director of the film, among the changes was the removal of the main antagonist, P.T. Boomer. Ever since the information about these changes were revealed in 2007, many fans, both young and old, want the original director's cut released. Interest in the topic was high again shortly after Christmas in 2014, when Britt released a public statement reiterating her own desire to see the original version of her film released to the public. This post on her public page, among other things, sparked enough interest to form Restore the Magic, a fan-driven campaign for the original cut's release that later turned into a non-profit. 1 year later, Britt Allcroft was set to receive an award from the Women's International Film and Television Society. At her request, I prepared a video for her to show at the awards ceremony. However, technical difficulties arise that prevent it from being shown at the ceremony. Still, her acceptance speech prompts Eric Shear and Katie Nail to send in birthday cards for Thomas. These cards were prepared by kids who went to Actors Reaching Out's show Thomas and the Big Celebration. It was fitting, seeing as it was the brand's 70th anniversary. After receiving the cards, Britt reaches out to them, and they all decide to do the show again and have Britt fly out to be a part of it. My video was shown after the encore performance with Britt, paving the way for Eric to get involved with Restore the Magic. Thanks to Britt, I made a new internet friend. In fact, earlier this year, we met in person for the first time at Wisconsin Comic-Con. In November 2017, the original lady prop from Thomas and the Magic Railroad was put up for sale by its original owner. After discovering this, Restore the Magic begins to plan, turning into a nonprofit organization centered around educating people about railway representation in media, and rebranding the Director's Cut campaign into Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the Lost Edition. To promote both of these goals, I made another fan-made music video set to my favorite artist, Owl City. After posting the video to Restore the Magic's social media, Britt reaches out to me, stating she not only likes the video, but she also liked the song I used and asked for more information about it. I geeked out over being able to tell Britt about another source for inspiration for me.
And that black rabbit of death wakes up in a breath of beautiful dreams. My heartache, it seems so terribly vain, where fire and diamonds fall like rain.
But her love for my lucid dream video goes to show that Britt appreciates fan-made works based on her creations, something that is increasingly rare in the industry nowadays. Still, our shared quest came to an end this year. As Mattel was preparing to talk about plans for Thomas's 75th anniversary, we decided to end the Lost Edition petition on May 1st, 2019. After eliminating fake names and duplicate signatures, we reached a total of 3,344 signatures. We then sent the list to Mattel for their consideration. We may not know whether or not we were successful, but regardless, Britt's continued support of our campaign really made a big difference, and we hope one day Britt's shining time may at long last be realized. More recently, I decided to check out another one of Britt's creations for the first time, The Magical Adventures of Mumphy. I enjoyed it, seeing as it has the same lyrical charm as Thomas. Britt's speech summed it up well with these 3 words: magic. Bring the content on the screen with no other purpose than to enchant children. Respect. Our attitude towards children and their family never should be taken for granted. And responsibility. Make the best product possible on and off the screen for all people, despite economic status in any part of the world. Her works continue to inspire me every day. You see, when I was little, I used to draw on my Magna Doodle to make my own movies. I would draw a picture, erase it, draw another picture, erase it, and so on. I could ask anyone week after week if they wanted to see my movie, and I could draw out the whole thing again. This habit, along with Britt Allcroft's works and a handful of other sources of inspiration, helped pave the way for me to study digital media production in college, where I graduated with highest honors. It is my dream to take these skills and one day be a children's television producer. Britt Allcroft was probably my main source of inspiration this decade. So, to Britt Allcroft, thank you. Words cannot begin to describe how big a difference you played in my life, from little onwards to today. I believe it is best summed up in your own closing words, from the script for Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Sometimes, all it takes is a little train to remind us that magic is timeless and always worth the hope of its existence.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light, running tired and broken. broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive.